I want you to know that it's an honor to be invited to our annual police jury convention. I'm really sorry I can't be there in person. We've got a few critical votes here in Washington, D.C. I also want to thank you for serving our local communities and serving our state. The work you do is incredibly valuable. That goes without saying. You know, local government, I've said this often, is the toughest form of government because it's closest to the people. And folks in local government, in my opinion, have a much better perspective on what each community needs than certainly the federal government and even state government. I couldn't do what many of you do. You know, people see you at the grocery store and at church, and when you're trying to have a meal, and in line at the movie theater, and you know, people call you at 9 o'clock at night. I don't rarely get any calls at 9 o'clock at night, unless it's from my son and he needs money. And you know, it's just never ending. And everybody, most people who call you, they mean well, but you know, they want something, or they're experts at telling you how to do your job. So I really, really, really do thank you for what you do for our state and our country. It seems to me that we need to focus more on jobs and economic opportunities for the people in Louisiana. You all know how to spend money much more efficiently than Washington, D.C. can. I'd like to see power and control be put, or at least more power and control be put back into the hands of local governments and the people they serve. One of my priorities in 2018 is going to be transportation and infrastructure. We can no longer afford to ignore this problem. This is a huge issue in our state. Our roads, our bridges, our flood control systems, they're getting older. Investing in infrastructure will bring job opportunities and economic growth to our state, and I'm looking forward to working with you in that goal. I remain as serious as I can be and very aggressive in approaching our national infrastructure plan. We've got to be thoughtful in limiting the bureaucratic red tape that often stalls our projects, and we've got to reduce the burden on local government. Last year, the United States Senate confirmed 19 federal judges. That was a huge accomplishment. The Senate actually set a record by confirming 12 circuit court judges. That, of course, is the level right below the U.S. Supreme Court. We've confirmed some very qualified nominees who I think will make excellent jurists. I'll continue to make sure we have the best nominees for the job. We're lucky to have two such nominees from Louisiana before the Judiciary Committee, on which I sit right now, Mr. Kyle Duncan and Mr. Kurt Engelhardt. I should say Judge Kurt Engelhardt, because he's a judge right now in the district court. Louisiana will be better off for having high-quality judges like these. I also want you to know, I've said this before, but I'm going to keep saying it. I am so honored to serve you and the United States Senate. And you have my word, I'll continue to fight for what I think is best for Louisiana and the American people. Thank you again for what you do. Thank you again for inviting me to speak to you. I promise next year I'll try to make it. Please continue your hard work, because I know you will. And I hope to see each of you in person soon. Thanks again.